Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shauna. It's nice to have you. If you've been here from the start, welcome back. Welcome back. All right. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all of you. I'm thankful for all the love, the support, all the donation and sowing in my ministry. I appreciate all of it. And I pray the Lord return to you 100-fold of your giving. All right. Okay, so today's word is, the Lord said, the harvest is ready, the harvest is ripe. Yesterday when I post in my community section, I post Psalms 126 verse 5, and it says, those that sow in tears shall reap in joy. All right. And as soon as I was posting that, I heard the Lord said, the harvest is ready. The harvest is ripe. Okay. So, when you sow, it takes time for you to grow the food or to grow whatever it is. It's going to take time for you to reap. You don't just sow today and you get the benefits tomorrow. No. And that's the same analogy with his law. The seed you've been sowing over these past months, over these past years, the harvest is ready, it's ripe, it's time to reap what you sow. If you reap good things, you're gonna sow good things. If you reap bad things, you're gonna sow bad things. So this is a two-way thing. All right. Okay, so I went to pray. When was this? At 12. It was like 12 something when I just went to pray. I was just there with the Lord, and while I was praying, I hear him say Deuteronomy 11. So I never stopped. I just continued praying, and then I heard him say Caleb, right? So I got up, and I was still listening after I finished praying to see if he said anything else. So I got up and I read Deuteronomy 11. I was like, oh wow, I know Deuteronomy 11, but when I was praying and he said it, I wasn't even realizing that he's saying Deuteronomy 11, right? I'm just going to read a little part, and I advise you to go read the rest in your own quiet time or after the video, all right? Now I'm going to read from 9 to verse 14, right? It says, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give unto them and to their seed, a land that floweth with milk and honey. For the land whither thou goest in to possess it is not as the land of Egypt, from whence ye came out, where thou sowest thy seed, and waterest it with thy foot, as a garden of herbs. But the land whither ye go to possess it is a land of hills and valleys, and drinketh water of the rain of heaven. All right, so this land is not like the one of Egypt where they had to sow in the ground and water it themselves. The Lord's going to take care of all the watering. You just to continue sowing, and the Lord is going to water it, take care of it, and everything else. And on the other side, you're going to get what you sow, right? Okay, so 12. A land which the Lord thy God careth for. The eyes of the Lord thy God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year even unto the end of the year. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart, with all your soul, that I will give you the rain of your land in its due season, the first rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. Okay, so as you see, there's always a if when it comes to the blessing. You have to be obedient in what the Lord tell you to do, and be obedient in following his commandments. And when he do bless you, you know what he say. If you read the whole thing, he's saying, don't forget who bless you. Don't forget where it comes from. But basically, he's saying the harvest is ready. The harvest is ripe. It's here, right? And when he said Caleb, I know exactly what he meant. I'm going to go to the book of Joshua, and I'm going to read Joshua chapter 14, verse 9, and then I'm going to read verse 14. All right. So it says, and Moses sware unto that day, saying, surely the land whereon thy feet have trodden shall be thine inheritance, and thy children forever, because thou hast wholly followed the Lord my God. And this is Caleb talking to Joshua about the land. All right. So 14 says, Hebron therefore became the inheritance of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, unto this day, because that he wholly followed the Lord God of Israel. And I advise you to go actually read this whole Joshua chapter 14. You remember when they sent them to spy out the land, and I think Caleb and Joshua came back saying, yes, we could defeat the giant. And then the other 10 spies were saying, oh no, we can't. So this land was promised to him from that time. Moses said, you will get the land. And he was saying how God kept him the same way. And now it's time for him to get the land. So the Lord is saying that it's time for you to acquire your land. You have gotten your inheritance. You have gotten what you've sown. The blessing is here. The blessing is now. Step into the land and acquire it. And even in Deuteronomy 11, it was saying, it's time to cross the Jordan. The blessings is here. The harvest is here. It is now. It is ready. Anytime now. Okay, just remind me. He's saying delivery day. So maybe the Lord spoke a date to some of you. And he's saying something's going to happen that day. This is the delivery day for whatever he has for you. Keep expecting. Keep praising him. Keep worshiping him. Because it's already done. All the things that you've sown, all the late night you stayed up, even when you didn't want to get up out your bed, or even when you wanted to sleep, you stayed up and you spent time with the Lord. You stayed up and you pray, you talk to him, you fast, you help other people, you bless other people. Like the Lord sees all these things. The Lord sees all your sacrifice, and the time is now. Hey, yeah. Okay, he's saying reaping the reward. It's time for you to reap the reward of all the things you've sown in his kingdom, all the things you've sown in your ministry, all the people you bless, all the people you help. God did everything you do. It doesn't go unseen. He sees it. And all these promises he made to you, it's gonna come. It's now. Like the time is now. It's here, and he's gonna blow your mind. That's all I could say. He's going to give you bigger and better than what you're expecting. And whatever you're expecting, most likely it's not going to come that way, okay? I just remember I was reading 1 Peter last night, and it says, it's talking about when you go through trials and he tests you and stuff like that. He tests your heart before he just gives you these things, okay? So you may go through struggles and trials and persecution. He's gonna see, let me see if she's gonna give up. Let's see if she's gonna doubt me. Okay, he said, oh, you're gonna get married. Are you gonna doubt him if you see things not going how you plan? Are you gonna doubt him? He's gonna test you, and see if you truly trust him. Okay? Yes, so as he said, when you go through persecution and stuff, rejoice. All right? Joy come in the mornings is only for a little while, all right? And these tests and trial actually builds you for wherever he's taking you. In the present, it might seem like, why on earth do I have to go through all these things? Like, I'm tired of waiting. We all been there. We all grow weary, including me, myself. But at the end of the day, I always go back to his word, and I stand on what he tells me. I stand on his word. Father, you cannot lie. You're not a man for you to lie. And sometimes he tells us things, and maybe we didn't get the full picture or the full understanding. Oh, like he probably speak a day to you, and you were expecting something on that day, and then you, in the natural, you don't see nothing, and then you probably lose. You start going weary and like, what? I thought I heard this. I thought I heard that. But sometimes something probably take place in the spirit, or maybe you literally got what he said. You interpreted the day for something totally different than what he was talking about. I did that before. And then he woke me up and he told me like, no, that's not what that day meant. I'm like, oh, okay, now that makes sense. Because I was like, Father, what on earth? Like, I didn't see nothing, and he explained to me. I'm like, okay, now that makes sense. All right, so yes, that's the word for today. Stay expecting. The harvest is ready. The harvest is ripe. Whatever you sow in tears, you're about to reap in joy. It's time to acquire the land. It's time for your inheritance. All right. Keep in praise and keep in worship. And I'm positive you're gonna come back here before the year is over with some blow your mind testimony. Because let me tell you, I'm gonna come on here before the year is done and give you my blow your mind testimony. He said it's a train reaction. A train reaction is one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. All right. And let me see. Okay, this video gone on too long enough. I'll just make another video. But yes, that's the word for this section. Your inheritance is ready. Everything you've been waiting for is here. So stay expecting and don't forget to worship. Your worship is your weapon. Stay in praise. Stay in worship. Just thank him because it's already done. Like I told you the other morning, I woke up and I'm hearing him say, thank me because it's already done. Thank me because it's already done. You know your father doesn't lie. Don't play with my father. If he say it's done, it's done. No if, no but, no maybe. All right? That's the word for today. Stay blessed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with someone to encourage them who you know is growing weary, who is probably the enemy probably speaking to their mind, trying to put doubt. Don't let the enemy come at you now because he knows it's here. All right? Stay blessed. Bye.